Hey everyone, Actorios64 here, and today we're going to do another playthrough that I've been talking about for, well, the update if you even saw it, well, semi-update, which is Go Vacation. The last playthrough we finished up Pokemon Rumble, not 100%, I'm still trying to go for that, but we're not here to talk about that, we're here to talk about Go Vacation. Oh, finally.
Go vacation!
Alright, this is it. There was an intro on this, but oh yeah, I gotta start a new game. What the heck am I thinking? There you go. Fortunately, I did already move my Mii's onto the Wii U, so I'm safe. Oh yeah, I can't even move my dog. But here we go, we got a cutscene. Let's play Go Vacation. One island, 4 resorts, 50 activities. We start off in the Marine Resort. Welcome to Kauai Island. Oh yeah, fun little fact. The name was supposed to be Kauai Island. Yes, I cannot believe it was actually called that. But, for some reason, the US version did not seem to pick up English that well. And just left it at, instead just named it Kauai Island. Anyway, welcome to Kauai Island, home to 4 Disney resorts. Marine, City, Snow, and Mountain. Here, all sorts of fun activities are at your fingertips. Just go out and have a blast as you find them. Oops, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lily, one of the resort's guides. Pleasure to meet you. If you're ready, let's go look for activities. First, we have the Marine Resort, which means the beach. We have marine bikes available so that you can ride around in the water. Let's try one out now. And here, we basically have a little tutorial. Obviously, you use the analog stick to walk. Now, jumping is a little bit weird. Instead of just pushing A like in most games, you actually, hold on a second, you press B and then you shake up the wheel mode. And then nunchuck. To look around, you have to stand still, hold C, and then move the analog stick to change around the camera. Alright, enough of that. And then you press minus in order to get around. For swimming, you just, move the analog stick. You can't move that much faster, unfortunately. To jump, like I said before, just press B and swing the nunchuck and wheel up. And then press the minus button to dismount. Well, mount / dismount. This game's gonna be so much fun. I can just tell you that. I can just tell you already. Good. Now that we're on one, it's time to find an activity to try. The first activity I'll introduce is marine bike races. This activity takes place at Eternal Beach, which is just past Mary Bay. I'll mark it on the map so you don't get lost. Once you reach it, talk to someone with a yellow icon. Have fun! To drive, you press the B button. To turn, you move the nunchuck and Wii remote at the side you want to turn. To quick turn, hold C while turning. Very useful for races. Well, some of them. And jumping, since you're technically already holding the B button, all you have to do is just shake the Wii button and nunchuck. I'll tell you about what I just did later. Alright, and you press Z to brake, canyon, and minus to dismount when you're already on the vehicle. I followed in my father's footsteps becoming a marine biker, and no one could ever beat me. They call me the Marine Queen. I'm guessing you're looking to participate in the marine bike race. I hope you got some real skill to show me. Alright then, let's get this thing started. Think you can blow me away with your skills? I can resist. I can't wait to see. Race on a marine bike, reach the finish line before your opponents. Reach the finish line before your opponents. Gee, thanks. Now, we just went through the controls of the marine bike, so all we have to do is just push B and then turning and all that shenanigans. For some reason, the rubber banding is kind of weird with the AI, because for whatever reason, they always seem to be faster than you on the very start. You can't, by the way, if you tried doing like jumping for shortcut, you can't do that. I'm not even sure if you can do that in the original Japanese version. You see that You see that where that arrow is? That's where we're supposed to be going. Pretty much all we're doing is just driving there, avoiding rocks as we go. There's not really much to say about it. But while I'm at it, since I'm doing this game, you're probably wondering what's wrong about this game. Well, nothing. It's just a simple overlooked game. Not underrated, just overlooked. It's overlooked by all the... Oh yeah, by the way, when you're into this kind of stuff, you can't dismount. Anyway, whenever you are, like... This game has been overlooked by the fact that it's not, like you have to go to the resort. You have to go to the activities you want to rather than just appearing there. And if you're playing this for the first time, you have to play this in order to unlock them, to play them again. Most people didn't enjoy that because of the fact that it involves some form of platforming. I don't see why, because, well, it involves platforming. I'll tell you about the stamps after actually, I think Lily can explain that. Congratulations, you got a stamp. I bet you didn't see that coming. I did. Here at Coney Island, we've put together a special promotion to help people find the best activities to participate in. We call it the Kawaii Stamp Dash. That stamp you just got is part of it. The rules are simple. Nice screenshot, by the way. I recommend activities for you one at a time, and all you have to do is try them out. I'll mark your map with the activity I recommend, so be sure to take a look. Special gear is also available at each resort to help you find the activities you're looking for. Here at the Marine Resort, we offer marine bikes and ATVs, so be sure to try them out. Every time you participate in a new activity, you get a stamp. You get spectacular prizes in return, so good luck. Now, do you understand how the Kawaii Stamp Dash works? Yes. Perfect. Now let the Kawaii Stamp Dash begin. Your first goal is to get 20 stamps. Oh, one more thing. You can also see how many stamps you've collected via the pause menu under the Stamp Dash. Just press plus to open it. It has all sorts of useful information, so be sure to check it out. Now, for the Kawaii Stamp Dash, the next activity I recommend is skydiving. You can try it near the boat dock that's facing Rock Ridge Cove. Have fun. Yeah, the thing I forgot to elaborate on is that... Oh yeah, by the way, here's the map for any shortcut. The thing I didn't elaborate on is pretty much how there's like... You have a huge... Like I said before, most people didn't like the whole exploration thing. It's mainly the resorts most people don't enjoy the most. And on that note about exploring, the ATVs and stuff like that and the... The marine bikes all have a point in where you just simply just drive. They don't really have that much special except for tricks. So don't expect too much out of the vehicles. Except they obviously have different terrain usage. Anyway, yep, All it takes is one jump. Oops, did I scare you? I didn't realize you were there. Sorry about that. Believe it or not, I'm actually the pilot. Oh, so you're the drunk pilot that's gonna drop us. I'm about to take off for another skydiving flight, so I'm getting pumped. Want to try some skydiving? It takes real guts to jump out of an airplane, but the falling part's easy. The other thing I forgot to elaborate on is the fact that these activities aren't in this order. They're not at random like most people thought they'd be. Alright, this is like easy. Watch how I fail it. Anyway, all you do here, see look, this is drunk pilot now. Ultimate Sonic Adventure 2 reference. Anyway, all you have to do is complete the formations. I completely forgot. Oh yeah, D-pad. I didn't see the freaking what is it? I wasn't paying too much attention to the controls. The D-pad's how you change your direction and up and down, and moving your Wii remote forward and back is how you move the how you move your Mii. Well, actually moving it in general. All we're doing here is trying to reach at the 500, which I'm pretty sure I've already. Yep, I already gotten it. So all I'm gonna do now is just pretty much finish out the rest of formations. Let's see how high a score I can get. There's just so much filler time out here, though. Oops, freaking gamepad turned on. There. Now the controls won't be as skewed as it was earlier. Whoops. Yeah, you also get a speed bonus out of this. It doesn't really help since the first activity is always the easiest, and there's absolutely no way you can play the other activities if you somehow failed this. Which to me is kind of impossible. To me, it's kind of impossible to fail this since it's the second activity in the area. If you try setting your own goal, however, then you might end up having some kind of failing. Other than that, there's no way you can fail this one. Even without the time bonuses, you can still make it. Oops. I'm not gonna blame the motion. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. It's the motion control and just moving the characters during this. Which is kind of weird because other games also have motion control. Most people didn't seem to complain about that. I can understand Wii Sports Club because that was the first game ever to have motion control on Wii. Anyway, these are all, by the way, if you're paying attention to all the names and the formations, they're also in that order, so get used to it if you don't like the names of the formations. Oh, what a beautiful island. I can already see the mountain resort. Oh, we're almost there. There's not much left afterwards. Oh, and don't worry about hitting the balloons or anything like that. Also, I think you have to do the formations if you want to fall down a little bit faster. Because it seems like you fall a little bit faster when you do the formations. Not sure. I think we have one more formation left. Either that or it's already done. Or they're just gonna fill the time with that. Nope, they count it in seconds. Nope, we are done. Never mind. We're obviously gonna fall in the water, by the way. No one needs to sit through all that again. 3,800, not 4,000, but I'm fine with that. You've got the skydiving bug now, and I'm pretty proud of myself for introducing you to the sport. Actually, Lily introduced me to that by recommending it. Anton, that's one amazing record. Keep it up. By the way, I won't be reading about the records because all it is just you playing it for the first time. You're going to see that over and over and over again. Congratulations on getting the 2 stamps. In exchange, I'll show you the information centers. Information centers are located at each of the resort and act as sort of home base. By the way, you can see Lily right there. Our friendly staff will gladly help you with outfits, traveling with other resorts, and school. Yes, in case we haven't had enough school on a summer vacation, the information center is always starting point 1 at each of the resorts. If you are ever not sure wherever you are, just check out the map in the pause menu, which is what I showed you earlier. Now for the quality stamp test. Next activity I recommend is beach volleyball. Like Kanoa beach volleyball, except without super powerful moves. Anyway, matches takes place at the beach volleyball court and Sunshine Beach. Have fun. Of course I will. And I think I could just walk to the... Nah, I'm going to use an ATV. Yeah, I thought so. I think that's near, Formation 1, I think. Yep, it is. But first, let me get into something more suitable. Or at least change the color of what I'm wearing. Oh, this is for the vehicles. Whoops. I don't want to change those yet. But pretty much all it is just you're changing the color. You're not changing gears like you do in like certain Mario Kart games. What? Did it put me back out here? Oh, never mind. It just put me at the nearest water. This is my biggest problem because now look how far we have to walk. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna do this again with ATV. And now let's get into the activity. I'll change into something after the activity. By the way, if you're playing this on a new file, for some reason the game will just automatically assume it's your first time playing. Serve, toss, spike. Alright, I'm in the groove today. So, are you up for a round of beach volleyball? It's great playing with the sand between your toes and wind in your hair. What's the hold up? You've got to at least give it a shot. The court's all yours. Now take the ball and let's do this. Yeah, I'm worried about this too. You'll only need the Wii remote and will move automatically. Since this is the first time playing, you automatically move. If you had, you can use an nunchuck, but you can't do it on the first time playing this, which kind of sucks and serves no point whatsoever. It's kind of simple. It's kind of like tennis. All you have to do is just use the Wii remote to swing at the ball, and the only thing about it is that you press B to jump. Wow, look at how quick that camera moves. Whoops. Ah, got served. I think there's 10 points in this, or 9. I've been too much into, ooh, that was nice. I'm getting too much into, what is it? Like freaking Mario Sports Mix. Oh, that was a bad idea. You can determine where you hit the ball with the D-pad. What? I swung instead of pressing jump. That was my bad. Alright, come on. Serve it. If you hit it at the right time, the screen will like sort of shake. Alright. What was that? Ooh, I did it again. I keep forgetting you have to I'm too used to freaking Mario Sports Mix where you jump or you shake the jump. I could have spiked that. Like that. This might be a bit of a tedious game. Because the first time playing there's also no music. Oh, that was poor timing. I'm gonna get that. I have like a 3-point advantage, so I could try all I want. What? That was bad movement. Very bad. Ah. What the heck was I trying? I wasn't even at the, like, freaking point at the net. That was just bad. Yeah, just toss it over there. What? Ah! Alright, I think, yeah, I'm pretty much almost done. Oh, it's 9 points, okay. Oh, why did I jump? Don't worry, we still have way too many points to lose this like that. Ah! Well, pretty much sums that up, even though I pretty much wasted so much time just trying to get through that. Oh yeah. Are you starting to get the hang of running on sand? You only just started, to take your time. Come back and play again. Yeah, when we can actually move in this, we can actually control our character. Alright, congratulations on getting 3 stamps. In exchange, I'll give you some juicy info. First, some news on convenient modes on transportation available. For example, the Marine Resort has its very own cruiser and airplane. You can board in the pink areas. Check them out. I almost never use those, honestly. Second, an invitation for a treasure hunt. There are 7 treasure chests hidden at each resort, and each holds a special outfit inside. Find them and have fun playing dress up. Whenever you change into something, just speak with the staff at the information center with the pirate costume. Now for the quality stamp dash. The next activity I recommend is ATV races. They're looking for participants near the large water fountain behind the hotel at Sunshine Beach. If you haven't ridden an ATV, make sure you practice before you play. I'm already gonna ride an ATV anyway. Sometimes they automatically put you in an ATV as well. What sucks is that you can't go into these hotels. I would actually love to try going in there, but nope. The game is a sports game and you can't really interact like that. This is not Tamagotchi life, unfortunately. Woohoo! The breeze feels great today. I'm so pumped I can hardly sit still. You look pretty pumped too, which makes this a perfect time for an ATV race. I mean, what else are you gonna do? Well, I think I'm gonna end the video in the next part. Or after this activity, who knows. Hey, you look ready to take on the world. That settles it then. Ride with us around the Marine Resort on our ATVs. It's pretty much the same thing as a marine bike race, it's just we're on an ATV now. Yeah, there's not much to say about that, we're just on an ATV. Now there is a special activity that I want to save for later, which I'm not gonna give out the name. It does involve this. Some of you may already know though. Gah! This is, for those who've played this is basically your practice for Mario Kart 8. I mean, this is just you trying to get used to ATVs. See, look, at first the computers go so fast it looks like you can't catch up with them. And then out of complete nowhere you catch up with them as if it was like a joke. Anyway, we do have the casual 3-lap deal. There are some races that we only have to do a 1 lap. This is not the case. We have to do all 3. The only fortunate thing about this is that this is pretty much great practice for speedruns if I ever try doing that. Because I actually enjoy this game and I do need to find the fastest route just to make sure this LP, while it is a fun game, is kind of short. Because this, like I said before in the summer update, this is not going to be 100%. I'm only going to work until we get to the first part of the credits. And just in case I haven't done it already, I'll try giving you a link to the description to the guy who does have a 100% LP of this game. He's so far the only person that has done a 100% LP for Go Vacation, so that's really a nice thing to mention. On the fact that, oh, that was so bad. On the fact that you guys want to check out all of the like silver keys, all the gold keys, all the stuff I'll cover later, because this is obviously not the part to be talking about this stuff, let alone mention the names. But yeah, there's not much to it. We just drive 3 laps around this. It's not that fast, but it's not that slow. At least we're not doing a walking race. That would be, while that would be horrible, if there were some platforming involved, then I would really enjoy it. Although the platforming controls aren't exactly that great in this game. I'm still hoping for that one Mii-starring platform game. Maybe on Wii U or 3DS. Because I would love to see something like that with the Mii's, where they actually feel like they're part of a platforming series. Wait, that one mistake and I still made more and I still saved time after that? Oh yeah, that was the first lap, I gotta remember that. Alright. I do believe we've covered some great progress here. Great job! Listen, there are lots of other stages to race ATV, so come by again to see more fun. Yeah, on certain activities you get more than one level to deal with them. You can now access the Cedar Resort, which I guess that means this will be the end of the part. Congratulations on getting 4 stamps. You can now access the Cedar Resort, which is my favorite resort in the entire game. Just visit the information center and the staff will help you. Now for the quality stamp dash, next activity I recommend is Scuba Diving. Alright, so, hold on, now it's time to access the Cedar Resort. Then we get like a sort of cutscene-ish area where we look at the stage.
This way.
You know, if there was ever a re-release for this game, or at least a graphical remake of this game will look so freaking beautiful. Anyway, Anton, welcome to the Cedar Resort. Here, you can find everything from leisure to motorsports. You can also explore the city on inline skates or skateboard. I prefer skateboard. Or try riding the trolley car to get around. Be sure to give it a try. Now for the quality stamp dash. The first activity I recommend you to get to know the City Resort better is Motorfest. The Kauai Super Speedway is taking entries now. Have fun. Well, actually, I'm going to take care of that in the next part.